Hi everybody, Joe from McCorber's Tarot here. Hope you're doing well. So we are here to do a reading to answer the question, why did they ghost you? So this will be to look at a connection with somebody that you had and maybe they disappeared, stopped contact, you don't quite understand why, and you'd like to understand and have a more clarity around that to help bring you some sort of peace and understanding around the situation. So as usual, I'm going to go through each of the signs, Aries through Pisces. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So please do check out all of your placement signs as one may resonate more for you than others. And this is, of course, a general reading. If you would like a personal reading to look at your own personal situation, please do check out the description box. Details are there. Readings are turned around nice and quickly and the prices are kept low for you. I did this deliberately so that as many people as possible and who need it can actually access this service from me. Gift vouchers are also available for readings if you wanted to buy any over the Christmas period for your loved ones or friend who you think might benefit from a personal reading. They would, of course, be given the voucher by you, which I would provide to you as a gift, which they can then claim with me, and I will deliver to them a personal video link as per usual, as per the usual process, so only they can access their personal reading. All right, well, the cards are certainly jumping around all over the place, so let's jump in. Let's start to look at a situation for Aries. The universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Aries? What messages do you have for the highest good of Aries, please? Okay, I'm going to take them as they start to jump out now. We want to understand, particularly from the person's perspective who has ghosted Aries, why did they do this, please, universe? Why did they do this? Ooh, so we got 3 on the table. Got the Strength card, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, we've got the 3 of Wands on the table at the moment. So 3 more shuffles, please. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what else will come through, Aries. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, oh, the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the Temperance card. Okay, so let me have a little think and have a little look at this. What are these telling us then? So I think this person, I think they took some time out to reflect on what they really wanted, what they needed in their life, what was going to bring them value. Did they actually want a relationship? Did they not? Yeah, they clearly had a lot of passion for you, a lot of attraction, which they've been holding back on. And I think they are actually wondering if you might reach out to them. There's almost like a feeling of needing to take a step back in order to potentially take a step forward in the future, to make the right decision, make a balanced decision, make a head over heart decision that's going to be aligned with goals, future goals. I think they were thinking of perhaps moving things on to the next level here, with the Ace of Pentacles. But instead of that, they kind of moved on and have been trying to sort of rebalance themselves. I think a connection that felt too strong is something that they're not really used to, and I think they felt they needed to sort of rebalance themselves. It kind of frightened them a bit, and so they've obviously withdrawn here. I think this person has got a lot of financial goals. I'm seeing a lot of earth energy, Aries. This person could be an earth sign, but really what they're wanting to do is make sure they can achieve those goals, and I think that's taking their priority right now. Is taking the sort of top position, but it may well be that they may come back in the future and offer you something, but for now they've withdrawn and they're just wondering, they're still thinking of you. You're out there on the horizon, so they're considering you know whether you might contact them again. I think they're almost hoping that you might, Aries. But as for them, they've kind of taken this step back for now, and rather than sort of pursuing anything, and so that's why they obviously went a little bit quiet on you, to say the least. So what else can you share for Aries, please, universe? Yeah, this person is looking for an abundant future. They're working on their finances, their money, their goals in that respect. I think they've kept certain things to themselves. They might have had certain financial issues or business interests or things around their financial goals that they are not really sharing very openly. And I think they may have felt that maybe you two wouldn't be aligned with, and you're not on the same page in terms of where you're headed and your life goals. In that respect, you might not have the same viewpoints around things, but it has causing them some anxiety. They clearly haven't sort of just walked away and not thought any more of it. They have, continued to think about you, and the situation has caused them some anxiety, some pain, some, they're not mentally comfortable with what they've done. They clearly feel bad about it. Yeah, clearly do feel quite bad about it. All right, well, let's pull some hidden messages. So, universe, what would this person want to say to Aries? Finding out the truth crushed me. So I don't know if there was something that sort of came to the fore, Aries, that they were not aware of before. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Those two just flipped over. You came closer than anyone. So yeah, I think they have been holding back from having a relationship, but you came close to making them change their mind here. They do want you, really. This is why they're in this mentally anxious state. Yeah, we've got this yeah, this, I wish I could share my good news with you again. There could be something around sort of career goals, finances, things like that. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So I don't know if there was anything around, anything they've said to you that made you feel that it was, your fault, the reason that they withdrew, but it certainly wasn't. It's much more to do about with them and their own feelings and their own goals and their own, what's going on within them, Aries. Them leaving and stopping communication was actually an issue within them, and certainly not an issue that's anything to do, it's your fault that you could have avoided, is what I'm trying to say. I hope that's helpful, Aries. Fairly quick fire messages today, so I am going to move on now to Taurus, but thank you for joining me, Aries. Please do give me a thumbs up if that helped you. I'll look forward to seeing you again in my future readings. Okay. All right, so moving on now to Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. So we're going to have a look at the question, why did they ghost you? Why did Taurus's person withdraw, universe? What messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Taurus relating to why their person withdrew? Messages for the highest good of Taurus, please. What can you share for Taurus, please, universe? Why did their person ghost them and withdraw? Why did their person ghost them and withdraw? Oh my goodness. Right, Lover's card, 2 of Cups, and we've got the 10 of Wands, the Fool card. Oh my goodness. The 6 of Wands, the Star card, Chariot, and the Moon. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. So I think there was potentially somebody else in the mix here, Taurus, that you may not have been aware of. I think this person may have had a previous connection that they had not let go of, that they may already still have been in or skirting around the edges of. they haven't wanted to give up on and they wanted to return to. And I think they've been a bit foolish in jumping back into that connection, Taurus. Um, and it meant that they didn't deal with that properly in terms of closing things down properly with you or sharing with you what was going on. They certainly had secrets in the background. I think they did sort of move on and close out an emotional distance, or even move closer to the person that they had this ongoing interest in that you were unaware of. They hadn't fully healed from what was going on. They were still in the process of healing, I think, when you came across each other. And I think they were seeking some attention at that point. They were seeking something to try and ease their pain and make them feel better when they were, you know, talking to you, but actually not very nicely. They clearly dropped you to return to something else. And I think it was a mistake. I think it was a mistake for them to do that. Universe, what else can you share for Taurus, please, around why did their person ghost them? Why did their person stop contact and disappear, please, universe? Why did the person stop contact and disappear? Okay. Yeah, they were missing somebody else. Yeah, they haven't been in a very good mental space. They hadn't healed properly. There was things they still needed to get over. Yeah, it just was bad timing, really. And certainly, again, like I said to Aries just before, certainly nothing that was your fault. I think this messaging had started up with this person, and yeah, they had seen themselves as still single essentially, and probably free to have those conversations, whereas obviously that isn't really the kind or nice way forward, is it? If they, you know, they obviously misled you. I can see with the moon card, Taurus. I don't really like that and don't condone it, obviously. Let's just see, can we just pull universe, what advice do you have for Taurus, please? Any advice for Taurus? Any advice you'd like to give to Taurus, please? Yeah, I think easier said than done, Taurus, but you know, it comes a point where you have to cut people who are not who don't have your highest interests at heart, the good of you, putting your interests first. Those kind of people need to be cut out of your life. Yeah, I think almost equal treatment. If they were to come back, it's up to you what you choose to do, but you know, you'd need to set some clear boundaries and explain how you feel and, you know, how you have felt and what impact this had on you before, and see some remorse, I think, and clear understanding of what's gone on, and acceptance of the impact before you might even consider, you know, wanting to return to a situation with this person. I do think that they will regret what they've done. I think it was a foolish move forward that they, you know, yeah. When you return to something, it's very unlikely to play out well, isn't it? Unless something fundamentally changes about the dynamic of the connection. And, you know, that's unlikely, isn't it? You know, it's unlikely to change. I think this person, after a little while, after some reflection and thinking about it, they will try and come back. And then it's up to you, Aries, what you decide to do at that point. Let's see if we can get some hidden messages from this person then. Universe, what are the hidden messages, please, from Taurus's person to Taurus? What would they want to say to Taurus? If there was communication again, what would they want to say to Taurus, please, universe? Oh, we will be together again, they hope. You may well not want that to be the case at this point, Taurus. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think that's the other way around, actually. I think they were using you as a distraction from their pain. Being near you is intoxicating, so they were really attracted to you. There was an attraction. I'll wait for a sign from you. I think they're hoping that there might be sort of communication that can strike up again between the two of you. And I want to tell you how I feel. I think they're a little bit hesitant to come forward. They might not be sure about how you'd react, Taurus, given the history here. But anyway, I hope that helped you. I hope that gave you some indication of what's gone on there, where your person is at mentally in terms of this connection with you. Please do drop me a thumbs up if this was helpful. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will look forward to seeing you again next time. All right, so we're going to move on to Gemini now. Welcome, Gemini. Hope you're okay. So fairly quick fire messages today. What we're looking at is why your person ghosted you. So why they disappeared, why they stopped contact, what was going on with them, just to give you some peace of mind, some better understanding, clarity around the situation. So, universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Gemini in relation to their person? Messages for the highest good of Gemini in relation to the person that's on their mind, that ghosted them, that disappeared, ceased contact. Messages for the highest good of Gemini, please. So we've got the Three of Cups. Oh, okay. We've got the Eight of Cups. Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, that one came out. These two came out earlier. Oh my goodness, this one too. Okay, I'm just going to okay. Just to make sure, I'll resplit. Okay, my goodness, same again. I've just resplit and it's still coming out that way. Okay. I think there are obviously some similar messages coming through for some of the signs. There must be something maybe astrologically that's impacting at the moment. But again, this person had secrets. I think they may have been interacting with another person, another connection that they hadn't quite given up on. I think they walked away from you to reunite with somebody else. I suppose it's a bit of a classic, isn't it, to go back to an ex? But there's obviously somebody else in their background that they've gone back towards, closed out that distance that they had with that person, definitely kept it secret from you, but hadn't given up really on this connection they had with somebody else. It's almost the same as Taurus's reading, to be honest with you. And what they were seeking was a happily ever after, but I don't know whether that would really have come about. It doesn't seem like a very good move on their part from what I can see. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. They had a karmic connection with this person that they are feeling this ongoing pull towards. Somebody obviously that they have, or had set out to meet in this lifetime. Had an agreement before they came to this life that they would have lessons to learn from each other, and that cycle hadn't closed out. So you were on the receiving end, the brunt end, or the brunt of some a situation which again you couldn't have done anything about. It's not your fault, Gemini. This person does think about you a lot though. You are on their minds. And actually, they're starting to realise that nobody is as loving and kind as you are, that they have come across. Nobody is as nurturing and, warm. You've got a really warm personality, Gemini, that they like and are missing, I believe. I think they're in a bit of a bad place. I think they've made a big mistake. Yeah, they're trying to rebalance themselves and heal from, more heartbreak. Yes, the Tower. So see, it has not worked out for them, or it's not going to work out for them. They realise that they've made a bad decision and they're going to be very regretful, very, very sorry about the decision that they've made here. It won't pan out at all. Any advice for Gemini, please, universe? Any advice? Advice for Gemini, please. Yeah, just hold back. So if this person comes towards you, just hold back till you really have heard the full picture from them, the full story, and you understand what's gone on. Let them apologize and let them make the effort. And, you know, at that point, maybe just have a friendship, just hold it at bay and see how this person sort of responds in the longer term. Yeah. But I would say they're the ones that need to make the effort here. Wait for them. Yeah, and don't accept any immaturity or ego around this. You don't want any gossip or drama or anything coming out of this connection with this person. I have a feeling that they're a little bit immature, and you don't want to get hurt, Gemini. So you know, just the advice here from the universe is just hold back on this. If this person tries to come back towards you, which it looks like they will, let them make the effort, take the lead, apologize, show you that they recognize what they've done and they are regretful and that things will be different, and see if you in your gut feel that that's going to be the case. They say, I don't react when people mention you. They say, I'm not available. That came through, didn't it, in the first spread that I put down. I wish things could be different. So yeah, they're feeling quite regretful about the choices that they've made, and I think they are going to see if they can do anything to reverse that in the future, Gemini. But as I said, I think it might be too late by then. I've no doubt that you you know, will have something good come in for you that, you know, will mean you probably leave them behind. More fool them, eh? That's what I would say. All right, so those were your messages, Gemini. I hope they were helpful. Please do drop me a thumbs up, leave me any comments, let me know how this resonated for you. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, please, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Okay. Right. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Hope all is all right with you. So these are fairly quick fire messages to look at why your person ghosted you. So what happened? Why did they withdraw? Why did they, you know, stop the contact? And what's the situation here? Hope with the aim of giving you some more understanding, deeper knowledge, peace and clarity around this, because it's never nice to be ghosted, is it? So universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Cancer? Messages for the highest good of Cancer, please, in relation to their person who has ghosted them, stopped contact. What does Cancer need to know, please, universe? What does Cancer need to know? Okay, I've got the King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, oh, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay, so let's see what this is telling us, Cancer. Right, so with the Knight of Wands, I do feel this person is a bit of a player. They might have love bombed you a little bit. They may have come in, given you loads of attention, made you feel that you were the only person for them, showed you, you know, love, passion, interest, you know, made you feel like you were their person, you know, and if there's something was going to develop or continue, only to then perhaps withdraw again. They were very, you know, a little bit unclear around what it was they wanted in their future, and they didn't feel able to give equally to the connection. They felt at a crossroads in life, and they had to make up their mind, what do they actually want going forward. They realised they need to mature from a knight to a king, if if this was going to go anywhere. And I think they felt that you were on sort of different paths, different stages of life, wanting different things, not aligned anyway, not seeing eye to eye. I think they may be somebody who's focusing on their material goals, their financial goals, and probably a relationship might not have quite been on their list at this point in time. Just to have a bit of fun is really more what they were looking for. I think they are missing you. They do recognize that they stopped contact, and actually it wasn't without consequence to their own feelings. They are actually feeling that they miss you. I don't know whether that means they would actually want to return to a connection again, or that would make them run the other way. Universe, what else can you share, please, for Cancer in relation to the person that's on their mind? I'm getting very similar themes coming through for everybody. Before somebody says it, honestly, the readings are similar for all the signs so far. I guess that was, is likely to be the case, isn't it? Yeah, I think they are hoping that you might reach out to them and chase them. They would quite like to see you again. Yeah, they want your attention again. They're hoping that you're going to give them attention and chase them and go after them. They've clearly got quite an ego, Cancer. And I think they're kind of sitting in their own power, if you like, and thinking, if you want me, you can come get me kind of idea. They like attention. As I said, they're a bit of a player energy here. Not the best, and although these kind of people, they can sort of suck you in and make you feel, because they make you feel so good in the beginning, there's then this confusion later on as to why they're not still doing that, and then you seek to try and get that feeling back again, but it wasn't really fully real in the first place, I'm sorry to say, and therefore sometimes, although it's painful and horrible, the best thing to do is just sort of try and move on from that. But let's look at some advice for you. Universe, what advice do you have for the highest good of Cancer, please? Advice for the highest good of Cancer. Yeah, try not to be too trapped in your own thoughts around this. It really wasn't anything that you did wrong. It wasn't your fault. It was this person's attitude, and they would treat anybody the same, I think, at the moment. Yeah, there was a lack of give and take in this, a lack of partnership or desire for a relationship, I think. And the advice is to seek the truth. Only start a connection up with somebody who does demonstrate that they're willing to give and take, and only give them as much as they give you, if you see what I mean. And also make sure, do your best to seek out the absolute truth of a situation before you return to anything or start anything new. All right, so Universe, hidden messages for Cancer, please. What would Cancer's person want to say to Cancer? I wish things could be different. Hidden messages. The timing just wasn't right for us. One more. I replay our conversations over and over. So they are thinking about you and they are missing you. I said that, didn't I? Could see that. Oh, finding out the truth crushed me. So I don't know if there was something around that, Cancer, but that seemed to want to come out. That's going to potentially resonate for at least one person. Clearly needed to be there. But yes, this person, unfortunately, not in a place within themselves to settle down, to commit to a relationship. Wanting attention though, wanting good times, doesn't like being on their own, certainly. Would really like you to chase them, but that's a really, really unhealthy energy around this person, Cancer. So yeah, just proceed with caution. If there's any further contact with this person, would be my advice. And if there's anything I can do to help you feel better, I would say, as I've already said, this was nothing to do with anything you did or didn't do. You couldn't have changed this outcome. This is just to do with this person. But if there's anything around your own personal circumstance that you'd like me to help and read for, as I said, the details of how to reach out to me for a reading are in the description box. Okay, right. Leo, welcome Leo. Hope you are doing well. So we are looking at the person who's ghosted you, the person who's stopped contact, disappeared. Never very nice, is it, when somebody does that? It's hurtful. It makes you feel rejected, confused. Anyway, we're going to dig in and see what we can find out, Leo, about this situation and why this person behaved in this way. So, universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Leo in relation to the person that's on their mind that ghosted them and stopped contact? Messages for the highest good of Leo, please, universe. Knight of Cups is there. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Messages for the highest good of Leo. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to take that one and I'm going to take that one because both of them showed themselves. Just seeing all the ones on the device of mine. 11 is my number. Oops, okay. 2 more come out here. Okay, right. So I think this person, Leo, wants to come back to you. I think they want a new start. They feel a really strong connection with you, and I think it almost scared them. And I think there was nothing sinister about them disappearing. I don't think there's any third party or anything like that. I think they are going to come back towards you and let you know that they actually see you as somebody that they could have a happily ever after with. They want to improve things. They realise that they actually cut and run because they weren't fully healed from things that they've experienced in the past. That's affected them. It means they need to take things quite slowly and keep things quite light-hearted in your connection. But things came to an end and they wished that they hadn't done that. They feel a really, really crazy strong connection with you to the point where it freaked them out slightly and it almost caused a bit of drama in their life and in their head. They might have been a bit afraid of what other people would think as well. Maybe there was something a little bit less than straightforward about your connection. Maybe it's somebody that you met at work or somebody that, you know, in normal circumstances, they may have thought that you wouldn't be a match for each other. So they've had to get over their sort of mental ideas of what they were seeking in a partner because actually they met you and you've turned all that on its head. Yeah, I think they're going to ask to see you, to ask you if you want to accompany them to an event or something like that, to see if you would like to, yeah, just meet up and have some light-hearted conversation, fun together, and see if you can move on to better communication, better times together. But they do want to take this slowly, but with the aim of something longer term. But essentially, they freaked out and ran, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Leo, what else can universe, what else can you share for the highest good of Leo, please, around the reason why their person ghosted them and disappeared? Why did Leo's person ghost them, disappear, stop contact, please? Yeah. They needed to be honest with themselves and with you, and they were struggling to do that. Maybe there was conversation opening up about where your connection might head, and they just ran the other way. Yeah, they had a lot of deep, deep feelings for you, and they actually wanted to start something, but what they did was go in the other direction. Yeah, they want to go slowly with it. They're not sharing all of their feelings and everything that's happened in the past. But they see you as somebody they'd like a fresh start with, that things could work out for you. And yeah, there's lots of love here. There really is a lot of love. So I don't think this connection's finished or over by any stretch. Any advice for Leo, please, universe? Any advice for Leo, please? What's the advice for Leo? Yeah, I think, again, we've got this person is missing you. They see value in your connection. Yeah, just keep focusing on your work and, you know, your own self and your own goals, and anything else will fall into place. I'd assume that they are going to contact you, so be prepared for that. And there's going to be a solid offer of something coming in towards you, Leo. So you can have a think about whether that's something that you want to take up or not. It might be too late. If you want it, I think I see some good intentions here, just some healing that needs to be done, and some fear that caused the person to withdraw. Nothing actually sinister or bad about this. If you're wondering if there's third parties or other romantic situations around them, I can't see that at all. They really like you, and they really want to come towards you and offer you something solid. They want a fresh start, move on to better times together. And I see good potential for that, if that's something you want. I look for you everywhere, they say. What are the hidden messages, please, for Leo from their person, universe? I can't stop thinking about you. Oh. I hide behind material things, so they might be focusing on their work and, you know, getting on with things like that. I knew exactly what I was doing, so again, they were probably aware to some extent that they were sabotaging this, but couldn't seem to stop themselves. I love you unconditionally. I said there's a lot of love around this connection. I'm certainly seeing that, Leo. So yeah, really positive vibes around this for a coming back together and a communication between the two of you, at least to get things potentially up and running with some really solid intentions on the part of this person. So I hope this was helpful, Leo. Please do drop me a thumbs up on the way out. Make sure you subscribed if you liked my readings and you'd like to see more. There are lots in my playlist already that you could go and find if you haven't seen them already. And yeah, otherwise I look forward to seeing you next time. So Virgo now. So welcome, Virgo. I hope you're well. So we are looking at the question, why did your person ghost you? Why, yeah, I've got Wheel of Fortune's come out already. Why did they stop contact? Why did they disappear? Why did they ghost you? So universe, what messages, please, for the highest good of Virgo? Sorry, a second. Messages for the highest good of Virgo, please, universe. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Oops, okay. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the World, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun. My goodness, okay. Right, Virgo. So let's have a look. So I think this person sort of they kind of gave up for some reason. I think they felt like they would needed to fight for you. Maybe there was something around your energy that you expected something of them they weren't sure they could give, and they kind of gave up. But I think they're still hoping there might be an open door of opportunity for them to come back in. I think they're hoping the door might still be open, a little bit of a chink for them to see whether things could sort of progress and move forward between you. I think they're going to reach out to you. I see here a card of communication. This is a text message apology, reaching out to let you know they've been thinking of you, just to see as well how you might respond. I think how you respond to that message when they do contact you, Virgo, will be critical and will inform how things then can progress. But they want a fresh start. They really want to start over, but they've got really good intentions. There's a Knight of Pentacles here. They've been really thinking about what they want with you, but thinking about how to come towards you, what they should say. And I think they're going to say to you, look, I really haven't met anybody like you. I see great value in you as a person. I, respect you a lot. I can see how much you could bring to my life and how much I could bring to yours. think they really are reflecting on that value in your connection. And rather than closing the cycle out and trying to bring closure to it, I think they're going to be suggesting that they would like a new start with you and to start a new cycle if there's an opportunity there, you know, to do so in terms of how you feel. Okay. Universe, what else can you share, please, for highest good of Virgo? And that will help them understand, help Virgo understand why this person ghosted them. Why did this person ghost Virgo? What else can you share, please, universe? I think they were being a little bit immature, perhaps emotionally immature there. But they do. We've got the Sun card coming out again here. It's here and here. So wanting a new start, a fresh start. You're somebody, you make them feel really, really happy. And I think, you know, they just reacted in a bad way to something, in a way that made them, I don't know, cut this out of their life, and now they regret that they did that. And they're feeling a bit trapped. They're not sure how you're going to respond if they do reach out, so they're taking their time over this. Oh, yeah. Any advice, please, for Virgo universe? Any advice for Virgo, please? Advice for Virgo, please. Oops. Yeah, just see what you can maybe find out about this person. If there's anything you can find out from mutual friends or online or anything like that, just have a little look, Virgo, see what comes up. I'm not saying really stalk the person, but you know, I do think it can help sometimes. The Seven of Cups. What else have we got? High Priestess. I think be careful what you say. So when this person reaches out, as I've said before, just maybe be a bit careful to see. Let them take the lead. Let them show you how they are responding and feeling after what they've done, because they've taken the action to walk away. And it might be that you decide to walk away yourself here, Virgo. This is what I'm seeing. You might actually walk away because you've got a lot of love to give and you know your own value. And I think you want a happy life, a happy, stable life with somebody else who's going to be able to be stable around you. And whilst I think this person's got good intentions and wants you, they haven't treated you very well. And I'm feeling like the cards are saying you might not put up with this anymore. You might decide you want to cut this person out. And that's entirely up to you. Okay. Let's pull some hidden messages from your person. What would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo, please, universe? I couldn't let you get close to me. Timing just wasn't right for us. I left before you could leave me. Sometimes I lie awake thinking about you. And I replay our conversations over and over. All right. Well, Virgo, those were your messages. I hope they were helpful. I hope they brought a bit of more understanding around the situation for you. Please do drop me a thumbs up if it was helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to share around your situation. It's always really interesting to hear. And yeah, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll look forward to seeing you again at my next readings. Okay. Okay. All right then, so now we're moving on to Libra. Hi there, Libra. Hope everything's okay with you. So fairly quick fire messages today, just to look at why your person ghosted you, why they disappeared, why they cut contact. Obviously that's confusing, hurtful, not very nice. So anything we can do to bring you some peace and clarity and understanding around the situation is what we're aiming for today, Libra. Right, okay, so we've got the Four of Wands and the Magician has popped out. Elsa, can you share for the highest good of Libra, please, universe? Highest good of Libra. The Moon card. What can you share for the highest good of Libra? Okay. That one came out first, didn't it? So let's have a look. So we've got the Four of Wands, the Magician, Moon, Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Judgment card, Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so what we can see here, I think this person has been focused on their home life. You know, it could be that they've got family, like parents, or, you know, people that they've needed to focus on. There's something about their stability and their home life and their background that I think has taken their attention. And yeah, and I think they might have been playing some kind of weird games with you, to be honest, and, you know, hidden things from you, not shared things. And that hasn't been great. But they are, I'm seeing here with the Eight of Wands, they're going to message you. I think you should keep your phone charged next to you. You probably wake up in the morning and see your messages come in overnight. When you're least expecting it, there's going to be some communication coming in here. They clearly feel very attracted to you. They realise they'd need to put more of an effort in here, I think, and they didn't feel they could at that point, I think, because of other things going on. Also with work, I think, you know, they might have been putting work first as well. But they almost feel like they were meant to meet you, and they're struggling to shake that feeling off. And so they're thinking about whether they could actually be a partner to anybody at the moment, whether that's you or anybody else. And I think they're going to conclude they actually can't quite resist getting back in touch with you again, Libra. There's clearly an attraction here that they can't really quite deny. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Libra? Not sure they've been very honest with you. We've seen the Moon card now and the Seven of Swords. Not the nicest of energies there, Libra. But it could be that they're just in a positive way. That could take that they're plotting and planning how they're going to come back towards you. But if there's any doubt in your mind about whether this person was honest and truthful, I think this is telling you to be warned that maybe that they were not. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Wands has come out a second time. So again, this indicates that, you know, they're very, very attracted to you. Yeah, and they want to start to give to this as a connection. They would like a relationship. They're missing you since they haven't been in touch. And they're checking out whether you're still single, seeing what they can find out about you for definite. They haven't just forgotten you and walked the other way. I think you're definitely going to hear from this person, Libra. And it's obviously up to you what you choose to do. Universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Libra? Keep moving forward. Keep living your life, Libra. Don't wait around for anybody. Okay, never good to wait. Yeah. If somebody isn't going to communicate well with you and be honest and open with you and give you the truth so that you feel in your heart you've had the absolute open, honest truth, then I do think you need to consider cutting them out. Okay. I think this person hasn't been honest with you. I don't think they're in a good place. I don't think they're healed. I think they've got other influences going on in their life, other things they have to focus on. When they're coming back towards you, I'm feeling that actually it's a lot to do with passion and attraction and chemistry rather than anything with a solid foundation necessarily. So just be warned of that, okay? And just be wary, Libra. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Libra? Messages for the highest good of Libra, please, Universe. These are hidden messages from your person, by the way, Libra, what they would want to say to you. I want to be more than friends. Yeah, we've seen that. There's an attraction. They want a physical relationship at least. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I regret lying to you. Isn't that interesting? Definitely saw the sneaky lying energy come out there. Don't like that. I'm becoming a better person. So they're indicating they're trying to change and work on themselves. I want to feel that way again. Okay, so they clearly felt that attraction, that chemistry with you. They're missing that and they want to come back to it. What I would question here, as I said, Libra, is whether this person's got any solid intention for a relationship going forward, or whether it's just an attraction that they want to, you know, act upon. Okay, so well, Libra, I hope that helped to an extent. Please do drop me a thumbs up if that gave you an indication, a clearer picture of what's going on with your person who ghosted you. And yeah, any comments around your situation would be interesting. And please also make sure you're subscribed. I do have lots of people come to view my videos who are not subscribed. And if everybody who watched my videos subscribed, it would help me to reach a far greater number of people. And I'd so appreciate having you as part of my YouTube family. It's of course free to subscribe. You just have to click the subscribe button. And also if you switch the bell on, click on the notification bell, then you'll get notified when my readings are uploaded as well, so that you don't miss any of those. Okay, so now we're moving on to Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. I hope you're doing well. So we are looking at the question, why did your person ghost you? Fairly quick fire messages today. Why did your person ghost you, Scorpio? What happened there? Why did they stop contact? Let's see what we can find out. All right. Don't forget, if you'd like a personal reading, you want to understand your own personal situation, please just check out the description box and you'll have a link to your full personal reading usually within 24 hours. Can be 48, but usually 12 to 24. Okay. Universe, 3 more shuffles, please, for Scorpio. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what we've got. Oh, okay. We've got the 4 of Cups, we've got the Hermit, we've got the 4 of Wands, Magician, Star card. Oh, 6 of Pentacles, it keeps coming out. 6 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles as well. So, right, this person is definitely giving you the silent treatment, Scorpio. This is coming out immediately here. They've taken some time out by themselves, withdrawn for sure. They're trying to make a wise decision. They're trying to search within for their own wisdom. I think they're going on a bit of a spiritual journey. They're trying to, improve themselves. And I actually think they feel deep down within themselves. So it is possible for your connection to work. But something made them feel rejected, something triggered them to just go off by themselves and stop talking to you. And obviously that's not a great way to behave. So that's always a bit of a red flag, isn't it? But I think there's things that need to be healed within this person. There was clearly something that triggered them. Like I said, it triggered them and they withdrew and they're sulking a little bit. They've gone quiet on you. They're reflecting on things. But I think that reflection's only going to serve them quite well, although it's not very nice for you. And what they're going to decide is they want to sort of move out of this bad place with you into better times. I think they feel you make a good team and you'd make a good partnership, and that actually could make this work between the two of you. You need to get out of this funk that they're in, this sulky mood, this not happy about something. But that they need to work on themselves. They really do. They have some inner work to do here to get out of that place of, feeling rejected, sorry for themselves over sort of nothing really, nothing of any significance. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Scorpio in relation to why their person ghosted them? Information for the highest good of Scorpio, please, in relation to why their person ghosted. Messages, please, for the highest good of Scorpio. Messages, please, for the highest good of Scorpio. Okay, yeah, once again, we've got the Hanged Man energy. So they're taking some time out by themselves, but through doing that, they've seen things through another lens, maybe more from your perspective. and they really want things to progress between the two of you. They want to close out that distance that's obviously there right now. They see you as someone that makes them really happy. They want a fresh start with you. Yeah, they're going to come in and talk to you. They've got some things they need to say, things they need to talk through. Definitely feel there's things to be said here. All right, so they won't be ghosting you forever, Scorpio. That communication is going to start to come in at some point. Any advice for Scorpio, please, universe? I don't know why that card's in there. Advice for Scorpio, please. Any advice for Scorpio? Okay. So, yeah, just focus on your own stability, your house, your home, the things around you that make you happy, bring you joy, make you feel safe, make you feel loved. Focus on those things, Scorpio. The rest will come. Yeah. Just continue to be your warm self. Again, focus on the projects that you're interested in, your hobbies, your passions. Don't let this dull your shine and hold you back, okay? Yeah, you stand in your boss energy is what I'm seeing here, Scorpio. All right. Yeah, and you can make then a sound decision. Okay. Think you know your own value and your own worth and stand in that. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, let's pull some hidden messages. Universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Scorpio from? What would the person that's ghosted Scorpio want to say to Scorpio, please? What messages, what hidden messages do they have, please, for Scorpio? I regret lying to you. So there could have been something not honest about what they've said. I'm afraid to contact you. So they're holding back for now. You speak to me through music. So they're probably listening to music, listening to the lyrics. And those lyrics are bringing you to mind. I feel you leaving me behind. They're really scared that you're going to move on. I couldn't let you get close to me. As I said, I think this person's got some healing, some inner work to do. In fact, I'll almost go so far as to say, Scorpio, that anybody who ghosts anybody else has some inner work to do, because it's not a nice thing to do, is it? And usually, as I said, through many of the readings that have gone before, it's usually an issue within that person, not to do with anything you've done or said or not done or said, or, you know, lots of people sort of look within to see if it's something they've done to cause the ghosting. It very, very rarely is. I mean, unless you've done something completely outrageous, but even then, you know, you think the person would give you the reason before they then go. So yeah, it's, you know, it's not nice behavior, and it's indicative of the person needing to heal, to work on themselves, issues unresolved that they need to address. Well, I hope that was helpful for you, Scorpio. Please do give me a thumbs up on the way out. Let me know how this resonated for you. Please make sure you're subscribed. Let me know if you need a personal reading. Just reach out to me. Always here as needed. And yeah, thanks again for popping by, and I'll see you next time. So now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. Hope you're doing okay. So we're going to look today at why your person ghosted you. Why did they disappear? Why did they stop contact? What are the underlying reasons? What led to this happening? Why did this person ghost Sagittarius, please, universe? Why did they disappear and stop contact? Why did they disappear and stop contact, please? I'm going to take this one because it popped out. Oh, it just keeps coming out, this one. It's the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords. We've got the Devil. My goodness, we've got the Eight of Swords, the World, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Wow. I'm surprised this person's ghosted you. This is why I'm quiet, Sagittarius, because as I look at the table here, this is telling me that this person felt a crazy strong love attraction to you. Like you met them and it was like pow, you know, it kind of, you reached in and grabbed them by the soul, as they say. They felt this crazy strong connection for you that they just could not explain. Potentially they are your twin flame, or they think they are, if you believe in that stuff. They feel incredible attraction towards you. They wanted to start a relationship with you. They had this passion for you, you know, wanted to, you know, leap into a physical connection with you. With the Devil card, they felt, you know, obsessed with you, up in their head about this, wanted to go the full cycle with you, wanted to offer you something solid and stable, wanted to make sure this worked out at all costs, and wanted to give, you know, fully give and take here. The only thing I can see here on this spread, which indicates why somebody would have withdrawn, Sagittarius, is that they felt there was some toxicity around this connection. Take this as it resonates, but they almost feel like perhaps you were demonstrating some codependent tendencies. Maybe you were on again, off again, or, you know, there were arguments around things or some behaviors that they felt were toxic. Not necessarily just you, but between the two of you, like how you interacted with each other. Maybe they were scared that it was more of a physical connection than anything deeper. But I think, you know, they felt there were red flags. They saw what they thought were red flags, and that's why they withdrew. But in every other way, they felt positive about your connection, and they really would have struggled to walk away given all these other cards that I'm seeing on the table here, Sagittarius. Universe, what else can you share, please, in relation to Sagittarius's person? Why did they ghost Sagittarius? Why did they disappear? Why did they go in the other direction? Why did they stop contact? What can you share, please, Universe? Okay. They stopped contact, but they were really hoping that you might reach out to them. They've been going back and forth in their minds about this. They saw the red flags, but they didn't want to see them, if you know what I mean. They're really hoping that things might work out between the two of you, that the universe means you to be together. They felt like they needed to have some time on their own to try and work things out in their own head in terms of, was this the right way forward? Rebalance. And they think some patience might be in order, and some healing, definitely. They recognize that, but they're clinging onto your energy, Sagittarius. You might feel that. That's possibly why you feel so connected to them. You're still very energetically tied together, the two of you, for sure. My goodness. Okay, Universe, what else can you share, please, for Sagittarius? Any advice you can give for Sagittarius, please? Any advice for Sagittarius? Just do the things that bring you joy, make you happy. Keep going with that. Always lead with love. Maybe recognize that things could go either way. Nothing's yet set in stone for you, Sagittarius. This person, you know, is still open-minded to an extent over this. Yeah, they do want a relationship. They just want it to be a healthy one. Okay, let's find out what they'd want to say to you. Universe, what messages does Sagittarius's person have for Sagittarius, please? What do they want to say to Sagittarius? What messages do they have for Sagittarius? I look for you everywhere. I feel you even though we are apart. I love you unconditionally. Wow, they did feel this really strong connection. They do feel this really strong connection. I'm afraid to contact you. I don't think they know quite how you would respond. It's time for me to heal now. I think this has really had an impact on them, Sagittarius, because they felt this connection with you so very strongly. And walking away, I don't think was easy for them. They still feel very energetically tied to you. I think they're finding it a little bit draining, in all honesty, and they need to heal from that and work on themselves to an extent so that they can recover from what's gone down between the two of you. Wow, Sagittarius, that's quite a reading. I hope it was helpful and it brought some clarity. Please do let me know, drop me a thumbs up. Any comments would be great. Don't forget to subscribe and yeah, give me a shout if you want a personal reading. There's anything I can help you with. My email address is in the description box. Okay. So we are moving on to Capricorn now. Welcome, Capricorn. I hope you're doing well. So we are looking now at the question of why your person ghosted you. So if you've got somebody on your mind who you thought was your King of Cups, from what I can see, I just turned over. So you've got somebody who ghosted you, disappeared, stopped talking to you, withdrew, and it's confusing, hurtful. You want to understand a bit more around this situation and why it happened. Let's see what we can find out for you, Capricorn. Okay, universe, messages for the highest good of Capricorn, please, in relation to why their person ghosted them and stopped contact. 3 more, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Strength, Moon. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. So we've got somebody here who had a lot of passion for you. They met you. They really liked you. But there were things going on in their background. If you felt that they were being a bit secretive, they weren't sharing everything with you, there was a reason for that, because they weren't sharing everything with you. They were holding things back. I think they were still missing somebody from their past here. They weren't fully recovered from that. They're still on a healing journey. They're also very focused on their finances, on their money, on their goal, the goals. Maybe they were looking to buy a house or sort of get on their own 2 feet a little bit more after a past situation. And really, they'd been just out there dating around, meeting different people, and they didn't really expect to meet somebody like you. So it took them by surprise to meet somebody who was of, such high value. They really, really liked, and who also knew their own worth and value and behaved in that way. So it caught them off guard. I think they may have even expressed that to you, that actually, I didn't expect to meet somebody quite like you, but they made you feel, there was a lot of passion there. They made you feel good. In the background, they still had this lurking situation. I had this couple, the first couple of readings actually. And I guess if somebody's ghosting, that is one of the classic reasons, isn't it? Somebody from the past is still having an impact, even if it's just energetically on this person. They weren't ready to move on. They weren't ready to step into a relationship. They weren't quite there yet. Universe, what else can you share for Capricorn, please, around the reason this person ghosted them? Why did this person ghost them, please, Universe? Why did they withdraw? Why did they stop contact? Any further messages for Capricorn, please? I think they felt like they needed to offer you something, and I think they maybe reached out again with a small message. And they maybe just then started to think about responsibilities that they had in their own business or as a father and things like that, and it might have just made them retract again. Things going on in their own head again, Capricorn. It's nothing that you did or didn't do, okay? King of Pentacles has come out on top of the King of Pentacles. So once again, this person is focused on their finances, improving their financial situation, reaching financial goals. They've got things they want to do that require them to work hard. I think they might have their own business interests or have a second stream of income, or be trying to make money from a hobby or online, or something's going on where they're really trying to bring the money in. They feel they can only offer you something small at this stage, and it might not be enough. Yeah, they're still thinking back on the past. They thought that whatever it was in the past was going to be their happily ever after, and I don't think they've managed to quite get over that, Capricorn, unfortunately. Universe, what advice do you have for Capricorn, please? What advice do you have for Capricorn, please? We've got the Six of Swords. You might be best to try and move on, Capricorn, if I'm honest. Move on to better things. You know your value, you know your worth, you know you're worth more than somebody who's going to mess you about. And yeah, it might be to let this thing come to an end, Capricorn, if I'm honest, and I will always tell you what I see. Yeah. I think just, yeah, focus on the things that you're interested in, your hobbies, your passions, your projects, you know, you're a go-getter, Capricorn. Go get, you know, enjoy your life. Just don't wait on this person, I would say. Don't wait on them. You might come back and then you've got a choice of what you do at that point, but definitely wouldn't waste your time waiting on them. They've got stuff to deal with, I tell you. All right, universe. Messages from Capricorn's person to Capricorn, please. What would Capricorn's person want to say to Capricorn? What would Capricorn's person want to say to them, please? Okay, let's see. Messages from your person to you then, Capricorn. I look for you everywhere. You're clearly on their mind, and they keep, you know, thinking about you and thinking maybe they see you or hoping to see you. I want to be more than friends. Okay, they do want something more. I think they're just struggling to fit it in, and they're not healed from something else. I wish things could be different. Yeah, they know that they're struggling. I feel you even though we are apart. You are energetically connected and tied to this person, and they are feeling that. You may be too, Capricorn, if you're inquiring about them in this reading. Finding out the truth crushed me. Now, I think this person, I've sensed this through the reading, this person might have some energy of being a bit jealous, a bit possessive, imagining that you might be interested in other people when you're not, that kind of thing. So I think this person might be imagining that you've got other interests, you know, and it might not be necessarily the case, but in their head, it's possible. Okay. Anyway, Capricorn, I hope that was helpful. I gave you a bit of insight into this person's thinking, what's going on with them, why they've acted the way that they have. Please do drop me a thumbs up if that was helpful. Any comments, also really interesting. Always love to hear that. Thank you. And if you want a personal reading, please just reach out and give me a shout. My details are in the description box for you. Always happy to hear from you and to help where, you know, that would bring some more peace and clarity to your situation. Okay, so just excuse me 2 seconds. Okay. Right, so moving on to Aquarius then. Hope you're well, Aquarius. So we are looking at the question, why did a person ghost you? Why did they disappear? Why did they stop contact? I think, well, it's never nice when this happens, is it? So we want to understand, get some clarity around it. And yeah, see if we can bring you a bit more peace of mind around the situation, Aquarius. So universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Aquarius? Messages for the highest good of Aquarius, please. Right, so we've got the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Wands, Page of Cups, the Justice, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Right, I feel that this person was being dishonest with you around a situation. There was somebody that I think they felt was going to bring them greater financial gain. I think they were interested in financial abundance, and they saw this person that they thought perhaps was wealthy, had material things that would have been of use to them. I don't think this person's got the nicest energy, to be honest with you. I think this person might have been looking for somebody who had a stable house, home, something that they could move into and use, perhaps use for financial gain. I think their decisions around this were purely logical and not based on feeling. They were very materially driven. I think this person's going to reach out to you. I think they will contact you. I think they're hoping there might be still a chink of opportunity here to come back to you, Aquarius. But yeah, whether you'll want them to and let them is another matter. They actually want to sort of leave the negative vibes behind between the two of you and see if they can improve things now that obviously this situation that they did invest in didn't go their way. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, and the King of Pentacles is telling us that they are regretful that that they behaved in this way. They got their guard up a little bit because they know that they didn't put the commitment in to you or with you. And yeah, they were focused on material things. Once again, that's coming through very, very clearly. All right, universe, any advice for Pisces, please? Sorry, Aquarius, please. Any advice for Aquarius? Yeah, Six of Swords, King of Wands, Eight of Coins. I would say the advice here is to move on from this one, Aquarius. Leave this one behind. This person isn't a positive energy. They probably aren't the person that's going to bring you happiness. You can do better. You can do better than this. So just keep focusing on your own goals, the things that you're working on, you're interested in. And yeah, leave any negative stuff behind is the advice coming forward for you here. But anyway, just so that we can find out, let's see what your person would want to say to you. What information can you share, please, in terms of what Aquarius's person would want to say to Aquarius, please, universe? The timing just wasn't right for us. We will be together again. That's debatable. It depends if you want to be, doesn't it, Aquarius? I left you before you could leave me. I wish I'd treated you better. Well, yeah, damn straight. I love you unconditionally. Well, is that how you treat somebody you love unconditionally? That's what I would say. Any Aquarius, I hope that helped you. Those were your messages. Please do give me a thumbs up. Let me know how this resonated for you, if it answered the question nice and clearly. Please make sure you're subscribed and drop me an email if you'd like a personal reading. My details are in the description box. Always happy to help. Okay. All right, so 1 second. So Pisces, welcome Pisces. Hope you're okay. So we're looking at the question, why did your person ghost you? Why did they disappear? Why did they cut contact? Why did they disappear, please, universe? Oh, okay. Right, I've got the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Anything else, please, universe, to share for Pisces in relation to why their person ghosted them? We'd like to understand some more, please, universe. Why did this person ghost Pisces? Okay, so yeah, 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, King of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Fool card, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. I think this person started to wonder whether you two wanted the same things in life. I think they were originally thinking they'd quite like to just be single and have somebody that they're interested in, you know, as like a friend around them that they have that kind of relationship with. They were going back and forth on what they wanted. They may have even told you about this, but they decided in the end maybe they'd better withdraw. There could be children involved. There might be a parent, and they might be thinking that they need to take care of parental responsibilities. But there's definitely a juggling, indecisive, back and forth kind of energy here. Definitely lots of Libra energy going on. Possibly, you know, some air sign energy. Maybe water as well. This person wasn't sure that they could actually take a leap of faith into this connection. They just weren't in the right place for it. And they felt that they needed to be honest with you, but they weren't sure that they actually wanted to have that conversation. So instead of have the conversation, they withdrew. Universe, what else can you share for Pisces, please, in relation to what's going on with this person? Yeah, they were starting to feel overly attached to you, and it was making them feel uncomfortable because they like to be emotionally detached. They don't like any feeling that there's any codependency striking up. But they are up in their head about this. They've not gone unaffected. And I think they're keeping their feelings hidden here. They're focusing on work to try and distract them. They might start to see another perspective here with the Hanged Man coming out. And the Two of Swords has just shown itself. This is the Two of Swords here, same again, but in the reverse. So they might decide that they can make a decision. They may start to see things from another perspective. Yeah, and they may come towards you wanting something more stable offer in the future. Their viewpoint might change in the future, but for now, they're feeling that they're not sure they want anything too serious. They want something a bit more fun, a bit more light-hearted. Yeah, a bit more happy-go-lucky, just see how it goes kind of energy. But that will translate. If you can be patient, that might translate. They might come back saying they want something a bit more. But at least you will understand the background to this when this person returns, Pisces. And of course, you can make up your mind if that's something that you are willing to go along with or not. Universe, what advice do you have for Pisces? Advice for Pisces, please. Eight of Wands. So the person's going to communicate with you. They want to see you. They're going to ask to see you. So be prepared for that. And they are going to reach out just to see if you will respond positively or not. There's definitely going to be some further contact. This one is not dead in the water, Pisces. So be prepared for that contact when it comes in. And have a think about what you might want to do about this situation. Now you've got a bit more of a background on it as well. This person says, I wish I'd treated you better. We will be together again. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay. And I'm becoming a better person, is what they want to say to you. All right then, Pisces. So, right, they were your messages. Thank you for joining me today. I hope they were helpful. Anything you'd like to do to indicate how this was, whether this was helpful, how it resonated, would be really great. Any thumbs up, any comments? And of course, if you'd like to understand your own personal situation a bit further, because this is of course a general reading, don't hesitate please to reach out. My details for personal readings that are turned around really quickly. You get an answer and a full reading and video link, usually within 12 to 24 hours. With affordable prices as well. I'm still able to keep them at that price for now in that time frame. Not quite sure how much longer, but certainly my loyal people who return for readings regularly, nothing will change for you guys. You'll still have the same prices and the same turnaround. Okay. All right. So I think we should do an Aries through Pisces. I don't know what you think. Let's do Aries through Pisces. Okay, I'm going to do it with this deck. Universe. Aries through Pisces, please cross-watch a reading. So this is where you watch the sign of the person that you're interested in, and I'll give you a message related to that sign. Okay, Aries through Pisces, please, universe. Aries through Pisces, cross-watcher reading. Okay. Right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, oh my goodness, the Aries is not telling you the whole truth. Just watch out, please, because this Aries might be hiding things from you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is focusing on their responsibilities, their financial goals, making sure that everything's in order for their family. They're just being super responsible right now, and that's their priority. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini wants to return to the situation. They're coming back. If you are dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer's really hoping that you might reach out to them. They're looking out on the horizon, just thinking of you and hoping that you might be the one to take the lead in the communication here. If you're dealing with a Leo, crazy strong love connection with a Leo, they just feel incredibly drawn to you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they see you as their happily ever after. If you're dealing with a Libra, they want to talk to you. There's things to be said in their eyes. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they are checking you out. They are interested in you. They are trying to find out what they can about whether you're single, whether you're happy, what's going on with you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you are living rent-free in their mind, as they say. The Sagittarius thinks about you day and night. You occupy their thoughts and their mind all the time. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn's up in their head about you, trapped in thoughts, not sure if they can find the way forward. They're just feeling generally trapped. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius wants to invite you somewhere, to see you, to have fun with you, keep things lighthearted, and yeah, I think you're going to have an invitation coming in from Aquarius. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they want a fresh start with you. They want to start with you again, and tell you the truth. There's things that they haven't shared with you that they want to say. All right, everybody. So those are your messages. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.